Okay, so I'm just recording myself for class. You guys don't have to be in it unless you come up here and are like, ah. So don't worry.
Hello.
Yeah. Okay, so the rest of the class we're going to be talking about some pronunciation things, and then we're going to be doing an interview dialogue afterward. Some of you were here a few weeks ago. Do you remember when I talked about reductions and sound changes?
Yeah.
Would you?
Yeah.
Could you? Should you? Did you?
Watch.
What?
What else?
Would you?
What
What?
else?
Yes.
What are you gonna do?
Oh,
What are you going to do? Exactly.
Oh.
So sometimes in English, oftentimes in English, we shorten sentences. So what are some examples that you guys use every day? Like, do we say want to?
Gonna.
Going to. So going to is
Gonna.
gonna. Want to,
Wanna.
wanna. What about kind of?
Kinda.
Kinda?
Kinda.
Kinda.
Kinda. Yeah, so these are examples of reductions. When we join two words. Alright? So some of them are like should've, but we shorten that even more too, and we make it into what? Should have becomes should've, which becomes what?
Shoulda?
Shoulda. Okay? I'm going to give you guys a chart right here. You guys will pass this around. Here you go. So oftentimes when we ask questions, we use these WH questions, and we do a lot of reductions with those. So
Why are you laughing?
No. I'm sorry.
That's okay. So, Sarah, will you read these examples of what happens when who is added to did you? What's reduction?
Who are you?
Who'd you?
Who'd you? Who'd you?
Everyone, who'd you?
Who'd you?
Would you?
Okay, what about what did you?
What did
What
you?
did
What'd you?
What did you do?
Okay, where did you?
Where did you?
And then when we shorten it, it becomes where'd you?
Well, you.
Where'd you?
Where'd you?
you?
And when did you becomes when'd you?
When did you?
Why did you becomes why'd you?
Why you?
Okay. Do you guys notice anything about that sound? When I say why did you becomes why'd you?
Find you.
Why you?
Does it sound like D plus Y? Why'd you? Or does it make a different sound? Why'd you?
Why you? Why you?
It kind of makes a J sound.
You.
So if you look here, when one word, like when did you,
When did you?
D
When you?
and Y,
Mm-hmm.
they create a sound that sounds like this,
You.
G.
which is like, June, will you read the examples? It sounds like,
Did you? Could you? Should you? Would you?
no, that sounds like,
Sound like
right here.
judgy, major.
Yeah, so this sound is like judge
Judge,
or major,
major.
the J. So what is, did you become?
Ju.
You.
Jew.
G.
Did you?
Did you?
Why did you?
Why did you?
And with the reduction,
Why do
Why did?
why'd you?
Why you?
Okay, so that's the reduction with, so Ibrahim, will you read the examples?
Which one?
Right there, yeah.
Did you? Could you? Should you? Would you?
Yeah, will you read it with the sound change?
Did you?
Mhm.
Did you?
Did you?
Did
Did you?
Did you?
Could? Could you?
Yeah.
Should you?
Should you?
Should you?
What?
Should you?
Should you?
Should you?
Uh-huh.
Should you?
Should
Would
you?
Should you?
Would you?
Would you?
Would you?
Would you?
Now, this isn't necessary to use,
Would you?
but people sound like that all the time, so it's important to be aware. Okay. The next thing we're going to talk about is when a word ends in. Uh-oh. So on this chart, I put D for both of them. But this next one, when a word ends in T and begins with a Y, it makes a ch sound. Ch. Like, Serena, will you read the sounds like part?
Judge and nature.
No, the one below.
What?
Sounds like
Cheek and watch.
So this sound sounds like cheek
chick.
or watch.
Watch.
Okay? So, Maeva, will you read the examples?
Senchu,
Mm-hmm.
Lechu, Getchu,
And tag questions. You guys know what tag questions are?
Question tag.
Tag questions. So when I say something like, you're going to the mall, aren't you?
Oh.
So kind of asking for a yes or no answer.
Yeah.
So these are really common with, go ahead and read them.
Kenchu, Donchu, Arenchu,
Yeah, exactly.
Aren't you?
Awesome.
Can't you?
Everyone say them together.
Can't you?
Can't you?
Don't
Can't
you?
you?
Aren't you? And you?
Yeah, does it sound strange to you?
Can't you?
Got
A
you?
little bit.
A little bit strange? Yeah,
Don't-
most,
Don't
if now that you know about it, you'll probably hear it a lot. We change these sounds just to make it easier to say. It makes talking a lot easier and you don't have to stop a lot. Okay? So, I'm going to say 6 sentences
Uh-huh.
with reductions. So I'm going to say wanna, gonna, or maybe wind you. And you guys are going to write the full sentence without the reductions. For example, if I say, what'd you have for breakfast?
What you
What'd you have for breakfast? You're going to write down what?
What did you have?
Exactly. What did...
What you what you
What you
what you
have.
have for breakfast?
What you have for breakfast?
What you had for breakfast?
What'd you have for
Nothing.
breakfast?
Nothing?
What you have
Really?
for
Yes.
breakfast?
Mm-hmm. What'd you have for breakfast is actually what did you have for breakfast?
I don't know
What
how
you
to
have,
use it.
What you have for breakfast?
Okay?
What you have?
And then I also, do you guys see...
Oh.
Do you guys see over here on the side? There's another little column.
Sure.
I
Uh-huh.
want you guys to put the sound that you hear. If you hear the j,
Yeah.
you're gonna do d and then this little symbol. If you hear ch, you're gonna put t in the
Uh-huh.
symbol.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Everyone ready?
Yep.
Ready, go.
Maybe.
I'm ready.
All right. What'd you have for breakfast?
Yeah, yeah.
What you?
Number 2. You can work a little harder, can't you?
Huh?
What?
You can work a little harder, can't you?
You can't work.
You can work a little harder, can't you?
Aren't you? What is it? Aren't you? Aren't you?
Can't you?
Can't you?
All right, number 3. Could you help me with the dishes? Could you help me with the dishes?
Could you help me wash? Could you help me?
Could you help me wash the dishes?
Could you?
All right. Number 4. What'd you get your mom for her birthday?
What again?
What'd you get your mom for her birthday?
What you get your
What'd you get your mom